How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the career mode series. And first and foremost, I want to wish everyone if they had a very happy Christmas. And now it's back to business. We are back with a bang. It is, of course, the Monaco Grand Prix, 100% for you guys this morning. And if you stay tuned for later in the day, I've got a very special 50% race for you guys round another track mod that I have I've got. And it is the Turkish Grand Prix, heavily requested by you guys for me to race around, and I'm more than happy to do it, guys. So I'm going to do it now, later this evening, around about 8 o'clock UK time, 8:30. It's a short track, so it's going to be quite a short one, I think. So we'll see how we go. But anyway, before we start this career mode, I just want to say that I had to do qualifying off stream because I need to be out by at least 1 o'clock. So the stream will hopefully be done by 12:30, but then I've got to get ready and stuff. So just to let you guys know, in qualifying I managed 8th on the grid with 4 attempts off pole, so it's going to be quite a difficult race, this one, but hopefully we can make better improvement than we did in the last time we were here. We led the race and then we had a bit of a flop in terms of strategy with the tyres and then the harsh penalties. So without further ado, let's kickstart this race here. So I'm going to quickly show you the setup and then we're going to jump straight into the race on here. So hopefully everyone's enjoying their festive break, whatever you're doing. Oh, it's raining. Lovely. What a great way to start this Monaco Grand Prix off in the rain. Oh dear God. Rain, go away. But yeah, already guys, feel free to tweet this out, would appreciate it, and hopefully get some more people in here. And my target today, guys, as it is the Monaco Grand Prix, as it's 100%, let's go for 200 likes on this video. It'd be fantastic if we can get that for this round of career mode. As the setup you're going to be seeing on the screens is what I use for qualifying, and you can use it for your online experience and your own career mode. So if you want to use it, it is your choice on the matter. Gone down with 9 on the rear springs to give me a bit of traction. Obviously, it was going to just in case if it was going to rain for the race, because it did say it was clear that we've got 23% chance of rain. So it's going to be quite intriguing to see how we do this, and that is wrong because it's going to stop raining. So we're going to see how we do in the rain for the first couple of laps before it drops dramatically. So here we go. If you haven't already, guys, feel free to subscribe to the channel for more F1 2014 gameplay, including career mode, the mod showcase series, and the AOR PC Split 1 highlights will be back next week. Well, this week coming up, which is hopefully going to be Tuesday or Wednesday will be when I'm going to release it. To the race, it's another Mercedes 1-2. Hamilton is on pole. The championship leader Rosberg is in second. We are 14 points behind going into this race as we gain some points on Rosberg. And can we extend our podium streak to 6 rounds? We'll see how we go as the lights are building. It's the Monaco Grand Prix. The lights are out. And away we go for Monaco. And this is going to be quite difficult for a start. And we've done actually quite a decent start off the line. As oh, Ricciardo just does a bit of a block there on us. So I'm going to stay and lean for this wet stint. As there's our teammate who's blocking us out there. And we get it done nicely as Hulkenberg, the surprise package again, is up into 3rd place. So we're in 4th place, a good start for us. Down the inside, taking the gamble. Up to 3rd place we go. So my advice to anyone who drives on the wheel with no assists, I would use lean through the slow corners, and in the wet just use lean all around, because we want to save as much tyre wear as possible to get these tyres to when it does stop raining, which it will. The AI are very quick in the last sector, so I'm going to find it quite difficult to hold on. See how we got to go through this. So you can see there, that's just one example of the AI. This particular corner of the where the cafe is, So you can see them slowly pulling away from us. Oh, hit the wall. Just got completely glued. Oh, as I hit Hulkenberg, so I apologise there, Hulkenberg. I got glued to the side of the wall. That's always nice to see. Hopefully we don't need to pit. So we lost 3... Oh god, lost it there. So we lost 3 seconds to Rosberg ahead of us. Also as well, if you want to check out any of the mods in the description below, feel free to use them. Hopefully the 11 wings will help us through the first 2 sectors to help us catch up to the 2 of the Mercedes. At least it's light rain, because I can actually drive in the light rain. In the wet, I've got no chance. So I can keep just around the 10-second barrier, then we can push in the dry, because Monaco, as you've seen previously around here in Season 1, we were actually quick around here, so we'll see how we do. 29.2, obviously wet weather conditions. The advantage of me staying in lean as well, as you can see we're on -1, is it's wet. Obviously lean is the best tactic to use for any of your races in the wet. If you're using the wheel and no assists, you can save some fuel, and then when it's dry we can really pump out those very quick times, as that has just proven the point. As Rosberg is been held up by his teammate, by Lewis. It's a bit wide there. Hopefully the tyre wear mod will be nice around here, because then it will show it off. Oh, it looks amazing. The mod, the tyre wear mod. The graphics of the tread on the intermediates will be quite interesting to see. It's become purple again. Only a 1/10.5 ahead, quicker than Rosberg. Well, gotta keep in 3rd gear actually, save some rear deg. Because that can play a massive factor during the middle stages of the stint. So 26.6 is our new time. Still about 3.9 behind Nico Rosberg. Hamilton's pulled away a bit. Now if I remember correctly, the option Super Softs can last around about 27 laps, 28 before they go off the cliff. So if we can get this to around about 28, 29, then I could do 2 option stints to the end, but it will be a 3-stop race, this one. I don't really see the primes going for no longer than maybe 35 laps at least. Massa's in 4th place, so that's quite good for us. In terms of Constructors' Championship, remember the safety car... Oh, I've hit the wall again. If there's anyone... Oh, we've hit the wall, that's not good. This is good stuff. So I've hit the wall, this is going to go well. Just lost a bit of traction out of the corner and then pulled us to the right. And too much speed as well. This is always going to be hard, guys, I can tell you. We'll go up to Rich for a minute up the hill. Still we gain time in the first sector, so that's quite promising with that rich power rich engine mix up the hill did help us a bit. Most importantly, we're putting away from Massa and the big train. Oh, hit the wall again. Ooh, a lot of oversteer. Oh, oversteer again. The car just wants to slide out completely here. The rain's going to stop in 15 minutes. That's good. That's obviously great to hear. Got to get into the high 26s. I don't think that's going to happen. At least it's going to be dry. We'll have a clear stint of sunshine. Rosberg and Hamilton are starting to pull away from us now. But hopefully on the dry stint, we can gain that time back. Let's get up to Rich again. You can just see Nico Rosberg there, so Hamilton's got the pace at the minute. Oh, hit the wall again. Just can't get that corner right for some reason.
We're 5 seconds down on Rosberg.
If we can stay in the 26s, that'll be good. 27, oh, that's a good time. High 26. Hamilton sets a 26.4. So he's only 2.5 attempts quicker than us at this point. Oh, got a bit wide into the wall. This is what happens when you didn't play F1 for quite a bit.
Tyre temperatures are in the optimal range. The conditions are matching the tyre.
So my aim for this race is, I would like a win, but we've not had a Monaco win before in career mode. In any career mode series I've ever done. So it would be nice. But I want to try and keep my streak of podiums intact. 6 races we've had now. We've either been second or third. We've not won a race yet. Just been too aggressive on the power.
We need you to start lapping in the high minute 26 bracket to match the car ahead.
6 seconds now is the gap to Rosberg and Co. Massa's gone backwards. I don't know if he's got any problems or anything, but he's now 8 seconds behind. If you just joined us, welcome to this, the career mode round 6 at Monaco. It is pouring with rain, as it has been since the start, but it's going to stop in about 10 minutes time. So it'll be actually interesting to see if we can get these tyres to the end, or I may tactically pit around about the 5-minute mark, because it depends on how dry the track gets. I mean, the tyres don't look that bad now after 8 laps. But as many of you all know about my tyre wear issues, and the Williams is very bad, it's going to be quite a difficult one. But still, constant 26s, I'll take this. We're only 2 tenths off. 2-3 tenths off Hamilton's fastest lap, so that's not bad for us at the minute. Right, apparently... Oh, got a bit wide. Apparently these tyres can go to lap 39. Not with the Williams tyre wear we've got. Even though we did get a 10% increase in improved tyre wear by 10%, so it's ideal for this track actually, because tyre wear is quite demanding on the rears. Rain stopping in 10 minutes, guys. Can start thinking of dry tyres. Scraped a wall there. Oh, again, lost it completely through there. Gone purple in the first set, that's quite promising. Also as well, I forgot to mention that I've got a new mod in that I haven't put in the description yet. Kindly suggested by one of you guys on Twitter, is a mod that makes the AI make mistakes, and it's going to make it even harder because it's in the wet, so I need to put that in the description below at the end of the video, so I'll get that to you guys. It does help a lot in terms of the races, because they can do slower times when the tyres go down. And also, I found another one that I'm going to be testing out for Canada next week, as I've hit the wall again, is one where the AI are a bit more aggressive in terms of battling with you. They brake later, and also if you're fighting for position with them, they won't give up the position. They will actually still be with you until you get the move done, or they get the move done. So that's going to be coming out in Canada next week. Well, obviously the week coming up for the end of the year. Ooh, oversteer there. Power went down. We've got it all to do in the dry setup now. Plus we're gonna have a longer pit stop than the others because of the broken wing. So I need to. Oh god, that's why I'm gonna be struggling until it dries up. I want it to dry up now, if I'm honest, but. Hitting the walls galore now. 7.4 is the gap. Hamilton's maybe about 9 seconds ahead of us. So we've done a 7th of the race now. Oh. .26.4 is the new fastest lap. 1.1 seconds lost there. Lovely. Oh god, gone wide again. I've just spotted as well in the chat. I know I can't speak about or read your comments out because of the concentration needed, but I did see Ben's in here, so hello Ben, it's good to see you as always, buddy. And you need to get to Season 2, mate, you're slacking a bit. Slacking a lot, if I'm honest, with your career mode videos. Chop chop, Ben. Interesting to see who you're going to pick for Season 2, Ben, or you're not going to do Season 2 yet. I'm very intrigued to see who you're going to be picking, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, but you can check out Ben's recent career mode. I think he's at Brazil. His last video was Brazil, so you can check it out if you haven't already, but probably most of you have already seen it. Rain's going to stop in 5 minutes, guys. Here we go. It's time. We're only 2 tenths of or a couple of tenths quicker than Massa, so see, the tyres seem okay actually, so I'm quite surprised that lean has worked nicely around here. Plus it is 100%, so normally with 25% as these tyres would be gone by now. The intermediates would be gone. Still a bit of oversteer. The car's sliding out of the back end there, but it'll be fine. I think Massa's doing a part of the bus though, holding up them. So we may get ahead of them actually when we do our pit stop, whenever that will be. We'll see how we do anyway. We've got plenty of time. Still got another 5 laps to go of this race. Still got plenty of time. As Hamilton, it's now getting drier. It's now a 26.3 is now the fastest lap. You can start to pick up the pace a bit, use more bit of the fuel mixture now, as the track will slowly produce a dry line. So 9.2 is the gap. Oh my god.
The tyres and brakes are running at optimal temperatures.
Long way to go though. Plenty of time. Even for the cars behind to catch up. Because you never know, there may be a safety car that comes around the corner, so you never know. It is Monaco, to be fair. It happened in Singapore, so why couldn't it happen at Monaco? I'm going to get a mod though that's going to improve the safety car chances a bit. Because even though they said that the Codemasters said that they would improve the chances of getting one, I've only had one in about 26 races. So it is a bit realistic, but... Oh, hit the wall again. It's difficult though, this track is difficult in the rain, with no assist, so... Oh god, oversteer again! I think it stopped raining, oh no, it's still spitting. It stopped consistently raining, it's now just spitting. So that's a very good sign. I think the tyres can last till when it dries up, so I will get the options ready.
Options confirmed for your next box.
Obviously not now, because there's still standing water everywhere. Getting to that stage now. Where we're going to be struggling a bit now with these, as the temperatures of the inters will drop if they're not in standing water. got a bit too wide into that final penultimate corner. Got 2 laps of fuel as well, if you recognise that, so I've done pretty well for fuel saving. So we go up to Rich now. And that just shows you why you don't use Rich in the wet. Does the traction, the wheel spin is just absolutely shocking. Oh, just went a bit too much speed through that entry into that corner. So we're up by a second on our last lap, so that's quite promising. .26.2 is now the fastest lap. We'll do a 26.5, so we're still 2-3 tenths off the pace. I think it's stopped raining now, but there is still some standing water on the track. So I ain't gonna go in until the engineer says it's right to pit. I'm not taking the gamble. Even though there is slowly a dry line emerging, I'm still not gonna pit. .1's the gap now. Gone wide again. Maybe time to pit actually. It looks still a bit of spray on the track. Yeah, I think it's slowly becoming that time now. You'll know when it's dry, when the sun's coming out as well. It's getting brighter. Nine seconds now, Rosberg is now. So he's had a moment. That's what I mean with this mod. It can make the AI make mistakes. Plus with mixed conditions as it is now. Should be interesting. I think Rosberg's actually struggling. Hamilton's pulled away. I wonder if Rosberg's hit the wall. Or he's lost a bit of wing or something. Who's going to blink first though in terms of who's going to make the pit stop first? There's still a bit of spray, so I'm going to stay out for another lap and see how that goes. Hamilton 26.2 is the fastest lap. Yeah, I think next lap. You can see the spray now, it's slowly going away. Plus the sun beaming down, it's going to help us a bit. 21 seconds Massa's behind us, so that's probably a pit stop now. So we've got some AI now. Yep, it's now dry territory now. I can feel it now. The front left's going down in terms of temperature, so we need to give a little more now. Need to give a little more. Someone did suggest that I say that instead of hammer time. It's a little more. I need to give a little more now, because I will be pitting this time by. There we go. As my engineer has pointed out, it is now dry tyre territory. So we're going to box this lap. Look at the tyres though, the temperatures, as Chilton pits. I think it's Chilton. Moneybags Chilton is now in the pits with us. Have a quick drink. 19 laps in. That front left taking a beating there, it looks like. So we're going to get a new wing. The super soft tyre will go. We're going to do 3 stints on these tyres, as it's a bit risky to go on an option, do a 2-stop round here. I think Massa's pitted as well, so that's good timing for us to make that stop. So the Mercedes are going to quite lose a bit of time here. It's going to, they're going to be struggling on those inters now. So we've got 59 laps to go. So Rosberg's 30 seconds up the road, but he's going to lose a lot of time, as we have got so much grip while they have none. Whoever's pitting first, whoever's not pitting it with the Mercedes garage is going to be so annoyed. As Max Chilton now is going to hopefully let us through. He's holding us up like a mother trucker. There we go. And see, there's a lot of people in the pit lane. So the options are on for both the Mercedes pack. I think both of them are pitted actually. So it was 11 seconds, around about 11-12 seconds when we pitted. So who's this? Was that Rosberg? That is Rosberg, and who's this? That is Rosberg. We've pulled a massive weldy on him. As we get now the fastest lap of the race, a 25.7. Not the quickest lap in the world, but get these tyres up to temp, and then we're on our way. So we've gone purple again. As Hamilton, oh my lord. Hamilton's struggling, he's stayed out. Wow. Hamilton's going to lose out here. Has got Rosberg all over the back of us now. And that Mercedes is going to be quite a task to hold off Nico Rosberg, our championship leader. So Hamilton really is going to lose out here massively. So I wonder what's been going on at Mercedes. I wonder if they've bribed Hamilton with some money or something, or a sponsorship deal, or an advertisement or something, I don't know. Or giving some treats to Roscoe. But 8.4. Actually, did Hamilton pit? I don't know if he did or not. I don't know, because he's not. I don't know if Hamilton's pitted or not. So now 21.2s now are the time to beat now. So we're really giving it the full beans. I think Hamilton did pit, so we've got 8.5 seconds to gain on Hamilton. Our Rosberg behind is matching our pace. As the track evolves dramatically now. So we're slowly pulling away from Nico Rosberg a bit now. That 11-11 wings is going to help us a bit. Oh, gone too deep into the corner. There's Hamilton on the map. As the track still evolves, we've gained about 2 tenths on Hamilton on this lap. Rosberg's slightly pulling it back, going backwards now, maybe a couple of tenths a lap. I've got a front right flat spot, so we're now into the 19s now. And Suter will let us through. We'll start to pump in some big laps now. Bit of a slight lock up on the front right again. Hamilton's in some traffic, it seems. As that has just proven, Hamilton's lost a second and a bit trying to navigate his way through traffic, so we're going to have that bit of problem now, actually. As well, I've gone with higher wings than I did at last time I was in career mode in the Red Bull. 1111 seems to be the ideal setup to run around here in terms of wings. .8 is the gap, still. Well, Rosberg's going backwards, so that's good. I think he may be on the prime tyres, though. We've got 2 flat spots now I can spot on the tyres. There's one on the front and one on the on the right hand side as well. Oh, gone too deep into the corner. Oh, gone wide. This is why I'm not good at racing around here. I've not driven this track since the career mode at Red Bull. I don't know when that was, actually. It was quite a few months ago now. That was. As we've gone purple again in the first sector. Just getting that rhythm again, that groove. As we're pulling away from Rosberg now. It's now 4.1. It's going to be a battle of the 2 Brits now for the well, potentially a battle with the Brits, as John Eric Verne lets us through. So far the AI have done a good job. No one's retired yet from the race. So again we go purple, but Hamilton's still keeping up with the pace. Quite a difficult task now this is. We have to do what we did when we were here last time. Last few laps we gained like 10 seconds on Button, but he was on worn tyres, to be fair to him. .19.3, new fastest lap. I'm going to go up to Rich for the first time in the dry. Get maximum power now out of this car.
You have a 4-second gap to the car behind. 4 seconds.
Just got a bit too deep in there. He's gained 3 attempts on Hamilton on this lap already. Just gone a bit too deep into this last penultimate couple of corners. Got the last corner right though. If you just joined, we're now into the dry section. We're now approaching half distance nearly of this Monaco Grand Prix, and it would really appreciate it if you could share this out. It'd be good to see some new faces in here, to see how we do. Let me know, guys, at this point, if you can see me winning this race or not. The gap's 7.2 to consider, to think about. Do you think I'll win the race? Do you think I'm going to finish in second? Do you think I'm going to be outside the podium positions? Or do you think I'm going to crash out? Let me know in the comments below what you think I will be. Obviously, if you watch this back on YouTube, then you don't have to do this, obviously. So the tyres seem okay at the minute, but I've still got those flat spots. As we've now gone 3 temps up. We've gained so much on Hamilton, but he's got traffic though, so that's probably why he's lost that time. So traffic's going to be the factor here, I feel. So there's flat spots. You can see the flat. I don't know if you can see it in the stream, but once the stream's processed, you can see it. The flat spots are absolutely. This is why I love this mod. It's realistic. The tread you can see. So 6.1 still. Rosberg's 5.8, so I wonder if Rosberg is possibly fuel saving, but we've now got a Lotus ahead of us, which I'm probably going to guess is past Maldonado because he's not that good on this game. It is past Maldonado of all people. Crashinado. As we've gone to the fastest lap again, a 10th up. Hamilton's probably got traffic again because we've just gained 6 temps on him. I've just gone a bit too deep into that corner, but it's all good. Oh, too aggressive there, but you can see, look at that those 3 cars there. One of them is Hamilton, obviously. Struggling like crazy now. Yep, second a lap. Obviously Hamilton is struggling a lot. Oh god, gone wide. It's good to see some familiar faces in the chat. And also some new faces I've not seen before. So welcome all, new and regulars. Obviously, the reason why I'm doing it early, if you didn't see the start of my stream, is I've got to be out the door by 1 o'clock UK time. So I've got an hour and a half before I have to depart. Because I'm off out dropping off some presents to relatives down south from where I live. So I've got to get the stream done by at least 12:30. As there's Hamilton, who's been held up dramatically, it seems. So I've got to get this done by at least 12:30 because I've got to get ready and stuff. So that's why I've decided to stream early, which I normally don't do, as many of you will know. But I am going to be streaming later this evening in around about 9 hours time. I'm going to put the stream up for you guys after this one, and it's going to be around Turkey for another mod showcase. It's our first proper race around there, 50% race, and I did test out the cars around there, and I know what car I'm going to be in. So I'll keep my eyes I'll keep it quiet, and to make it more interesting, I'm going to try and make the tyre wear quite difficult, because it's if you've not seen, you haven't tried Turkey, the tarmac is completely like brand spanking new, like Russia was. It was like completely black, hasn't got any like treading or anything. So, and the AI, even on legend difficulty, are quite easy all the way down to McLaren. So I'm gonna probably go with like a slower team, maybe even a Sauber, and trying to get at least some points for the team, but we'll see. I'm going to do some more testing in 50% territory to see if it's going to be ideal. But on to this race we go. 4.2 is the gap. Hamilton obviously has been held up quite a bit, and now we're being held up now by Daniel Kvyat, who's a bit slowing us down completely, but we do get the DRS, so that's always a good sign for the first time. So 5.6 is the gap. As we're slowly now getting to half distance. .4. Been on these tyres for about, I don't know actually, I can't remember, but it's nearly 20 laps and they seem okay. All too aggressive again. There's Massa. So I wonder if Massa's had problems, or the Mercedes is too damn quick for us. I wonder if Hamilton pitted, then Rosberg pitted at the same time and you got held. Maybe that's why it was 8 seconds. So next up we see Jenson Button up ahead for, I don't know what position it is. As Hamilton again's being held up in traffic, probably by Jenson actually, so
There's a group of slower cars just ahead of you.
so that wet to dry transitions played a massive role at the minute, obviously. Rosberg's 6 seconds behind, so he's really struggling. As we finally get past Jenson Button, up to 12th. If you don't know what the, just if you're new to the series, we basically do this live. Every round of the career mode is live on YouTube, and we use Legend AI, no assists. And if we crash out, we don't use any flashbacks. So flashbacks are banned. So if I make the mistake, it happens, and we've got to continue on. Like you saw with us early in this race, we had a broken end plate, and it was quite hard actually to drive. So Hamilton's again been held in this massive train of cars, it seems. So traffic is obviously the main key role here, but we've had issues. I think the best time I had last career mode was a 17.5, I think. So we're about 1.8 seconds off, but obviously that was at the end of the race of my time when I was on fresh options compared to the rest of the guys who were on worn primes, as they can do longer tyre wear than us for some reason. So Kirby actually gets us past, so don't know why I was going to change the brake bias, but now it's our time to be held up by Max Chilton again. As, he goes a bit wide, so... Oh, this is going to hold us up a bit. But we do get the DRS again, so that's always good. So traffic's going to be the key factor if you just joined us. Traffic's going to play the role in who's going to win this race, I feel. Oh, we're going a bit too deep. Jules Bianchi's let us through, so hashtag Forza Jules as always. Hope he has a speedy recovery, hopefully, fingers crossed. So we're trying to get past Ericsson, but not really paying off. So we get past. Oh, bit of a sticky gear there for us. So it's 6.3 seconds now is the gap. But let me know, guys, as well in the comments if which has been your favourite track race so far in the career mode for season 2 in the Williams, as we've gone purple in the first sector actually. Out of all the tracks we've done so far, which one's your favourite? So 6.1's the gap. Hamilton's not got any traffic for quite a bit now, but our tyres are going off slowly. So we will have to make another pit stop. Hamilton may try to attempt to do a 2-stop. So we've got +4 laps. We've done quite a lot of fuel saving in this race. Just trying to save the rears, so that's why I'm doing it. They are looking brown a bit. Daniel Ricciardo's in 4th. A shout out to all the Daniel Ricciardo fans. So we've gone purple again in the first sector. Hamilton's matched us. Full lock on. Our target as well, guys, is you know, we've hit 100 likes on every video so far in this season. We're going for the magical 200 likes for this one. Hopefully I can bring you a win for this race. We're still in contention. So 6 seconds now is the gap. Don't really want to go on the primes if I'm honest, because it's going to be quite difficult at the later stage of the race to pit now and then do 39 laps on primes. And obviously you know what my tyre wear was like when I tried to do, I think it was 47 laps, I think, but that's what it said in the game, so I ain't taking that gamble again, because look what happened. I don't know if Hamilton will do the same, so that's Gutierrez now is going to hold us up again. That's Sauber. As we get past him. So now we're at half distance of the race, an hour in. As we've now gone 4 tenths up, nearly half a second actually on our PB from the last lap. But we've still gone purple. Rosberg's coming back slowly now, as it's now 6.1, so he's gained a bit of time. Right there, so absolutely bang on. Still purple, 8 tenths up now on our last lap, so this is going to be quite a good lap actually. Starting to lose a bit of grip in the rears slightly. .19.2 is the fastest lap. Still not gaining a bit on Hamilton, so I might actually pit now actually, just to save, because we can do 2 20-lap stints on the or 20 laps on this stint, and then can attempt the free got a bit over the curve. Our first corner cut of the race. It was inevitable, if I'm honest. Just the rears are my only concern, so we will be doing a free stop strategy, but we'll make it even harder for us to win the race. But I'm trying to think of the tyres, so we're going to be pushing like crazy now on the super softs to the end. Oh, I've hit the wall as well. Bit of a moment with the wheel. You can see we're losing grip completely. So there's Massa. See there, when I see a lot of oversteer, it's now time to pit. We're on fresher tyres, the times will drop dramatically, so we're going to pit now. So onto some more super softs, half distance. We might as well pit. We will lose seconds to Rosberg as he's just gone through. But we can now push now. The AI will probably do a stop in a minute. They will go on to the primes to the end. We've got 2 super soft stints to come. So we now really need to push and try and get to at least a 20... I'm just trying to think. 10 seconds to Rosberg, so we lost about 20 seconds. So we need to get it to around about... for Hamilton actually, because I'm not really bothered about Rosberg at the minute. Maybe 24 seconds before we have to pit again. I think we still will be behind Hamilton when we pit, so... Someone's retired from the race I've just spotted as well. Shame it isn't a safety car, because that would have worked out nicely for us. Some of you may be wondering why I did pit, but if you recast your minds back to episode 6 of career mode at Monaco, it didn't really work for us, so with a 2-stop strategy, so we're going with a 3-stop. The AI will somehow do it, but their tyres are going to be so off at the end of the race, hopefully, with those primes. But obviously pitting later, they should be fine actually, to be fair. As we go purple again in the first sector, but obviously fresh tyres. Don't want to cut that corner because obviously a certain someone did it in his McLaren in his career mode recently. Mr. X Mighty G did cut that corner quite a bit, so should we call it the X Mighty G corner? Speaking of McLaren, Jenson Button I think this is ahead. Could be K-Mag actually, I don't know. Who is it? It's Jenson again. So Jenson's going to hold us up a bit. Who's recently, obviously, if you guys didn't know, is teaming with Fernando Alonso. So that's going to be quite a strong lineup for 2015. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing that. Oh, I've hit the wall. Too distracted. And I hit a bump which did give my force feedback a bit of a kick in. And that's give us a good indication of when the AI are going to pit. So they might actually go on the super softs actually at the end. So we may as well just now try and gain time. So they're going to be probably pitting around about 47, 48. So thanks to the engineer for giving us a bit of insight into Ricciardo's strategy. So it will help us a bit. As you can see, we've gained so much time on Rosberg. (18.8) now. We're into the 18s. About a second and a half off what we did in our last time we were around here. So. And plus clean air's going to help us as Rosberg is probably trying to pass some back markers, which he is. So we're purple again. As you can see, Rosberg's lost nearly 2 seconds. Well, not that, about a second and a bit in the first sector because he was trying to lap someone. We're going even quicker now. We gained a shed load of time in the middle sector, as their tyres are probably going to be dead at this point. (17.8). So we're pumping in these times now while we've got clean air. So we've got Kimi Räikkönen again. So we really gained the time back from when we pitted, because these guys are still staying out on their tyres. So, oh, gone too bit aggressive there. So we're going to probably do some time to Räikkönen here. That's Räikkönen's going to let us, was going to let us through, but he comes across, so we had to do of a switcheroo. So Felipe's pitting, so that's a sign of people pitting. So I think Massa will be pitting for primes to. Well, he's the only one pitting actually, so that's a surprise. So we've got to lap our teammate. Well, we're gonna. There he is. Yeah, because he's been held up, you tit. Anyway, gone past Sutil again. I think Ricardo's pitted actually, so. Hamilton's pitting in 2 laps. So I wonder if Rosberg's going to hold us up a bit here. This will help us actually for the championship if we win this race and Rosberg finishes 3rd. We will take the lead of the championship by a point if I'm correct. My maths is correct, but I could be wrong. I think my maths is wrong. But it'll be into the single figures now, I think, the championship standings, if we do beat Rosberg. So we get the DRS on Nico Rosberg. But now into the dirty air, lose a bit of front end grip. Plus our engine's getting hot, so we have to lift a bit just to save some engine temps. This is for position, by the way, guys. As you can see there, Rosberg's rears look a bit toasty. We are getting held up nicely now with Nico. So Nico's doing Lewis a big favour here. Well, Hamilton will have to pit, so this is a smart move here by Mercedes. Very smart move. 31 laps to go in this race. Still a long way to go in this race. Hopefully Massa's going to help us actually. And he's down in 10th place. Oh, get out of the way. Massa's on the prime, so may give us an indication that they may go on the primes, the AI, as Massa will let both me and Rosberg through. So Massa, who started 4th, is now down in 10th. That's not good. Can I move? Maybe no, can't get it done. We'll try and get it on sand before Sander Vot, if we can. So much nice grip. Let's get as close as possible to Rosberg. That Mercedes powered though. The Mercedes is very quick in a straight line with its downforce and a lot of grip, so we're going to find it quite hard to get past, but this is killing us here. Staying behind Rosberg. I've got to say they are doing pretty well on their tyres, considering they've been on for nearly 30 plus laps, so give them credit, the AI, but they are losing a lot of time though. So am I though. If I wasn't caught up with Rosberg, then I wouldn't be. got a Force India ahead of us now, which is, I think, Sergio Perez. It is Perez, and he's holding up Rosberg. A treat. Oh, he's made contact with the Mexican. This is our great chance now. Oh, but that Mercedes though, so good in a straight line. But oh, as he slowed down dramatically, so I'm going to give him the position. Don't really, as Perez is trying to unlap himself. Did make a bit of contact with Rosberg, so I decided to back out. But I think the 11 wings is just showing that I'm going to be struggling to pass people down towards Sandoval. So we have to do some late braking and try and put off something. So we're just giving him a tap again. But this is holding us up. So there's a twist in the tail in this race. It's going to be quite difficult to pass Rosberg due to the fact that we've got higher wings than Rosberg. 11.11 is not ideal in the straights, so some more people in the pit lane. Hopefully Rosberg's going to be pitting this lap. Please pit. Oh, well, he finally does. Thank the Lord. But we're going to get DRS as well, so that'll do nice. Okay, we're now first. What's happened to Hamilton? What has happened to Hamilton? That is the... Oh, I don't know. That is weird, but we've taken the lead of the race, but we will be pitting soon. So we will lose the lead regardless, but we need to pull out a massive gap now. Oh, I've hit the wall. Got glued to the wall. Being aggressive through there. That's the first time I've made a mistake through that corner. But we've now got some clean air. We need to pull a massive gap in 9 laps. Because I know these tyres will not get to the end. But we've taken the lead, so one... Oh, done it again. Just checking the wheel actually, just testing it out. So if you see me wiggling, it's just because I'm testing it. Because I've hit some bumps and the force feedback on this is so bad, it pulls the car to the left. Some of you may have recognised this glitch if you've got a Fanatec wheel on the first lap. And there's a graphic setting that you need to put tick. It's the V-Sync button. I don't know why, for some reason it does the force feedback running if you keep it off. So I need to try and fix that problem for the next one. We've got some more people pitting. So Hamilton's 1.9 seconds behind, so oh dear. Need to start getting a move on. Need to gain some time. Obviously I'm going to be struggling now because my tyres are slightly older than the cars behind, but I do not know what tyres they're on behind. I just can't tell. Oh, as I've cut the corner a bit. Trying to spot what Hamilton's on tyre-wise, but I don't want to cheat and find out and go into the actual setting, the race director. Don't really want to do that. .26 to go when we cross the line. .5, so I think they are on the primes. I'm getting that much time. Actually, both Mercedes pit at the same time, apparently, so Rosberg lost out there because he's like 16 seconds behind when he was just ahead of us, so he must have been held in the pit lane. There's no way. He's about 17, 18 seconds behind. So we need to get that gap increased before we pit. Which I'm planning to pit on lap 60, and then we're going to do 19 laps on these super softs, which will be fine to the end. Oh, oversteer again. Oh, and again. We're pushing this car to the limit now. So 2.7, we're still quicker. Come on, Gutierrez, get out of the way. Thank you. Hopefully Gutierrez can hold up Lewis. Bit of a slight lock up. So 2.4, Hamilton's got past Gutierrez, I'm afraid. 25 laps to go. Doesn't feel, it feels long, but it's not. Starting to lose grip on the fronts. .7 now is the gap between me and Hamilton. It's really a two-horse race now for the win. Hamilton will probably take the lead when we pit, but my main priority is to have Rosberg at least 22 seconds ahead or behind as we cross the line. He's about 20.9 ahead at the minute. Just need to get ahead of Rosberg. We would have created a bigger gap if Rosberg did not hold us up before he pitted along with Hamilton. We're losing that back end horribly there. As the temperature increases on the track, so will the tyre wear, as it's already brown already. Plus we've got all that traffic as well we want to avoid as well when we pit. Oversteer again. Hamilton's still 2.7 seconds ahead. Oh, this is going to be very hard to do. May extend this stint possibly. It's good to see that we're still quicker than Hamilton. But yeah, we're on optimal fuel. Jesus, that was a lot of fuel set burning. I think we're slowly now out of the Rosberg area at the minute. But still got to go for it. The middle sector we're very strong, and with the 11-11 wings we can turn a bit more into the corners. Just gain some more time in that sector.
At the moment, the gap between you and the car behind is 3 seconds.
It's gained a bit of time in the last sector, only 2/100ths of a second. 2.5 hundredths of a second actually. Starting to do some grip now on the front right. So we want to turn in. 2 tenths up in the first sector, so I wonder if that's going to help us. It has. 2 tenths have gained on Hamilton. Coming to need 20 to go in the race as well. Need to try and get these as long as possible and then pit. Because they're starting to go off. Am I already -1 lap? Whoop. Wrong button there. But yeah, we're on -1. We've done some massive fuel burning. Something to look into. 20 upgrades. 4 seconds now. Still need to push though. Still up though, a tenth up. We're really pushing now. 4.3 now is the gap to Lewis. Plus we've got a Toro Rosso ahead of us, so this is not going to do anything. I think it's John Eric Verne. Daniel Kvyat actually. So thank you, Daniel. Or Dan, whatever you want to call yourself. Starting to lose some grip in the rears, sliding about. 4.6 though, so we are pulling away now. Giving it the full beans now. We really want to. I really want to win this race. I'm not going to be pitting this lap. Maybe next lap. As we're now at exactly 20 laps to go. Obviously their tyres will be absolutely gone in the last 5 or so laps. So we need to try and get this stint as long as possible. And then we'll have a lot of fresher tyres on our last stint, so we can give a full assault on Hamilton. As there is Nico Rosberg, so we've kind of got who's just ahead of Massa. So we will be in clean air as well, to remember when we come out, whenever that's going to be. That's the situation on the tyres. The rears look absolutely gone, but I have to go into lean a bit now. Still getting time on Hamilton though. 5.1's the gap. Our first corner cut at Sandoval. It's always good. So 19 to go. Oh, we've hit the wall there. That would have been game over with realistic damage. Our first time we've actually lost time in the first sector. So guys, when do you think I should pit? Should I pit very soon or just try and hold out to the end? We've still got a nice 5-second gap over Hamilton, but our tyres are going to be completely gone by the time we get to the late stages. Hamilton's set the same box, box, box. Yep, I think it's now time to pit because they're losing. I'm losing time. We will pit for super softs for the. Oh no, don't primes. Oh, we want primes. We want super softs. So now we're going to have an assault now and see if we can win this race. Now with 19 laps on these super soft tyres. Let's see if we can do this. My aim is to try and keep ahead of Rosberg, which I think we have done. Which we have. Hamilton's going to be on worn tyres. There's Rosberg just coming towards turn 1, so we've done the jump. So we haven't lost. We're not behind Rosberg now, so it's now an assault on Lewis and see if we can win this Monaco Grand Prix. Hopefully you guys will support and give me some confidence in the chat so we can hopefully get a win for us today. Our first win of the season as well, and hopefully more wins to come this season. And extend our podium streak as well to 6 races. So much grip. So we're 13 seconds behind Lewis now. We've got to take nearly at least a second a lap out of Hamilton before our tyres get worn out to the point. So 13 seconds now. We've got to really push now, because these tyres do go off quite a bit. So we've got about 17 laps to go. So 17 laps on these should be a doddle, but we are gaining on Hamilton a bit. We've also got to consider fuel as well. We're still in optimal. So I need to be careful about fuel. I don't want to go up to rich that much. Do some nice shifting into that corner. Got 12 seconds now is the gap to Lewis. So we've already gained at least a second and a half already. It's going to be quite close actually. 12.1. You know what? Sod it. We're going up to Rich. See if we can get a new fastest lap anyway. Down Kvyat again, we've got a lap for the second time. 11.4 now. I think we need to take out 6 tenths a lap, 7 tenths a lap on Lewis. I think we're doing quite more than that, so it's a good start. But this is the key moment of the race. Is in clean air, fresher tyres, we need to push now. Oh god, got a bit too aggressive into the corner. Brake too late. That's not... See, the pressure's building now. I'm just losing concentration. Our first proper mistake of the race since we broke our end plate in the wet. Still a 17.8 though. Nearly got the fastest lap. And we're 10 seconds ahead of Rosberg, so we've pulled massively on Nico. This middle sector is going to be the massive gain in terms of pace on Lewis. So what's the gap now? 9 seconds. That's just showing how quick fresher tyres are. But we've still got the full beans. We're going to standard now after that couple of laps of fuel burning. Nearly 10 to go. There's Lewis. We've still got the fastest lap though. I think we're matching with what we got previously in the last career mode we were here. Still go purple in the first sector again. Lewis is in traffic. This is going to help us again. Oh, bit the wall, didn't want to do that. .5. This traffic is helping us a treat here. As there's another Marussia, which I'm probably going to guess is Max Chilton Moneybags. Another fastest lap as well. 6.8. With 13 laps to go. They should be fine on their tyres at the end compared to the last time we were here. And it is Moneybags himself, so we're going to go around the outside of him if we can. And there's his teammate ahead of us, Jules Bianchi. Lewis is the next car ahead, I believe, if I'm correct. It is, there he is. Oh no, it's a Caterham, sorry, my bad. I thought that was the Mercedes there, so we'll get past Jules Bianchi. Hashtag Forza Jules again. Hamilton's been held up again in traffic up ahead. So I'm really pushing now. Hamilton's in lean actually, so that's a surprise. So Marcus Ericsson gets past, we get past again. Hamilton, I think, has just gotten past the next car ahead, so he's now 4 seconds ahead of us. The rears are starting to go off, as you can see on the map, on the tyre wear on the right hand side. Starting to glow a bit yellow, so it's getting to that time. 4 seconds now is the gap. It's easy to catch up, but overtaking is very difficult around here, so we've got to find it quite hard. Plus dirty air as well, with our front end tyres will get worn out quickly with the dirty air, and also our engine's going to be going a bit bananas in terms of temperatures, so we're going to be struggling behind. As there is Lewis, I believe. Kobayashi's next in terms of lapping people, which is easy. So 3.2 now. Oh, I've hit the wall. Didn't really want to do that now. So if you just joined us, you're about to experience the last 13 laps. Well, not 13 laps, actually 11 laps. As we're going to try and attempt to win the Monaco Grand Prix. We have done an extra pit stop, more than the cars around us. It's now hunting down Lewis Hamilton to take our first win of the season here at Monaco. Our first crown jewel, our second crown jewel win of the season, of the series. Obviously we did win at Abu Dhabi in the end of season 1, so it would be nice to get another crown jewel completed. Hamilton has been held up dramatically by a Sauber, so I hope it's not Adrian Sutil, because we know why that is. It would be quite funny if it is, actually. So Hamilton's been held up massively. We'll have to stick to the lean, we need to save. Can't really pass Sutil here. So we get past him. Next car is Lewis Hamilton. Two seconds now. Hit the wall again. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. The DRS is disabled for us, guys. That's not what I wanted. And another corner cut for us. Now our task is even going to be harder. But look at that train there. I don't know if you can see on the mini-map, but there's about 8-9 cars all together. So this is going to be Gutierrez, it is. But there's a massive train that masses... Oh, Gutierrez, get out of the way. Nicely round the outside, actually, so that's a great overtake from us. Our task has just been made even harder now. We've got no DRS. Nice of the engineers to hopefully fix it now, so... So there he is. I can see his name now popping up on the screens. Hamilton's got even bigger traffic ahead, but we will have to tackle that as well. We're going to be in for a very interesting 9 laps here. There's our first indication that the tyres are going off as John McVern lets us through nicely. But as you can see, there's no traffic up ahead after this next car. So we've got quite an easier task, but Hamilton is on the super soft tyre. How has he done that many laps? Wow. Wouldn't have expected Hamilton to do the end of the race when he pitted on those tyres. 32 laps. Well, actually, that's reasonable, to be fair. Got past Maldonado, so it's now no traffic ahead of us. But Hamilton's on those very warm prime option tyres. But we're in his dirty air, so our tyres are going to lose a lot of degradation now. Degradation's going to be up, actually, so... And our engine's going to be getting a bit hot as well. So we've got to be very careful. Annoyingly, we don't have any DRS, so... That's been disabled, so Hamilton's going to pull away from us down the straight. So it's now 0.7 of a second. If we pit, we could get third place, but we're not going to pit, obviously. Just waiting for the DRS to be fixed, so we can make that move on Lewis. But it's a bit unfortunate to get that now, so I'm a bit annoyed. Yes, I know I've got to pass him. This is the most... Oh yes, DRS has been enabled. That's lovely. Oh, hit the wall. Got much more grip than Hamilton has. Come on. I'm absolutely burning these rears. So there we go, the DRS get up to Rich. Still not good enough though. Need to get closer, which we are doing. Oversteer. Oh, we've hit Hamilton, we've got to back off. Bit of an early, brakes early for that corner, does Lewis, than we do. But that's a bit of a sign where we can overtake. That happens probably one place I can overtake. Yep, tyre wear is very, very good round here for the AI, so it's making our task a bit difficult. So we have to go up to Rich to try and get the gap back to what it was before. Oversteer again. So aggressive through that last corner. They're just so good out of that corner, the Mercedes. So we've got 6 laps remaining now. 5 tenths is the gap. Oh, we're going to take our first win of the season, but I ain't counting chickens yet. Hamilton is struggling though, as I'm right on his back now. It's like cat and mouse this is now. Just toying with him now. Just waiting for him to make a mistake. But doing this, my tyres will degrade even more, and look at those tyres now. Saving a bit of fuel because we're going to do a massive rich assault, fuel burning assault on Hamilton in the last 5 laps. Which is coming next lap actually, so I'm going to have to put it up in a minute. Bit the cone, that's not what I wanted to do. Try to go on the outside, but holds it off. It's Lewis. Bit closer to Hamilton this time, so that's good. Too much speed for that, but we get away with it nicely. 5 laps to go. Got a nice run up the hill, up to Casino Square. Hamilton holds it off. Whoa, massive moment there. Come on, Lewis. This is going to be very close. Probably the most exciting end to a career mode I've done in a very long time. This somewhat is equal to Abu Dhabi last season, so same people again, same drivers. Got to keep an eye on fuel though. Get a nice exit out of that corner. Stay behind Lewis even more. Oh, I've hit the curb. So we're not going to gain anything from this. Need to give a little more now. That's good. Engine's dropping, so we're going to get more power now from the engine. It's not that hot behind Lewis's back end. Oh, I've done it again. Why does Hamilton brake so early for the hairpin? It's so ridiculous. To be fair though, 21 people still running, so massive props to the AI, considering I put a new mod in, so... It's just got so much grip through that corner. That's probably... Oh god, hit the wall again. Oh god, don't do that now. Come on. We're going to come now to 3 to go. This is the closest I've been to Hamilton all race. Just can't get this exit correct. They've got so much traction and speed. This is going to be a very intriguing last couple of laps as we're now into optimal again. Just can't get it done. There's no way I can overtake Hamilton. It's just hurting our tyres, so we're going to be in the same situation as Lewis. So we're braking later. This is the closest I've been through this part of the lap. Got to do the move down the inside. We got it done. We have done. What a move that is. Took the gamble. It's paid off. What a fantastic move there. And clean as well. But now we've got a problem. Lewis Hamilton's behind us. Oh, this is going to be very interesting. 11-11 wings versus a Mercedes car. This should be fun. For 2.5 laps. But we need to get it at least up to +1, which it has done. So we need to be careful now. Hamilton's going backwards, so he's outside the DRS range. But we had to get that move done, otherwise game over. But Hamilton's still with us with 2 laps to go. He's a second behind, but our rears have gone. All that aggression has pulled the tyres down to the last bit of tread. That's the word, tread. Wheel tread, that's it. So we've got to keep it on the track now. 1.4 is the gap. Oh my god. Yep, these are gone. These are going. See, the engine's getting... Look at the tyre temps on the bottom left. They were absolutely red when I got through that, so... Oh. So here we go. There's Lewis. He's still with us. He may get the DRS, actually, for the last lap. As we are struggling now. Oh, we've lost on. No, that's not what I wanted. These tyres have just been so aggressive. We're now got 1 lap to survive. So we've had a massive tank slapper coming through the swimming pool complex. So we've got to hold off Hamilton for 1 more lap. But Hamilton's got weaker tyres than us in terms of the rear, so we're going to be fine to hold him off through Sandoval. The fuel light's on as well. Last lap of the race of this absolutely insane race we've done. We've had rain at the start, went to dry, we took a gamble with 3 stops, and it has worked out, just worked out for us. Not over yet though, we've still got 2 sectors remaining. Oh, gone wide again. It's through the bridge, under the tunnel for the final time. Our rears have gone. We've got to lose so much grip through the tunnel. There is Lewis, he's coming for us again. We're so good in this corner. We can pull out a gap. There is Lewis. I think he's lost a bit of his wing as well, it seems. Taking it very conservatively through the swimming pool complex for the final time. We're ahead of Hamilton by a second as we come towards the final 2 corners of this Monaco Grand Prix. We started 8th on the grid. We've pulled off something that I would never expect to do, and for the first time in a career mode series we win the Monaco Grand Prix. Get in there. There we go. What an insane race that was from us. I don't know how I've done that. I am literally sweating in... Oh, I've got TR Limited's pad sweating or whatever that is. Oh my god. I'm knackered from that. Anyway, we did win from Lewis by only 1.4 seconds, and we did get the fastest lap, so that's quite good to see. Rosberg comes home in 3rd, so we're going to take out some big points out of him in the championship. Daniel Ricciardo's 4th with Massa 5th, our teammate, so he's come back pretty well there, so well done to Massa for that. Vettel's in 6th, Hulkenberg 7th, Alonso 8th, Magnussen 9th, and Perez will complete the top 10. On to the Drivers' Championship. We're now 4 points behind Nico Rosberg as we head to Canada for the next round of the championship. Lewis Hamilton's 3rd with 77 points, and then the rest of the field, as you can see on your screens. And in the Constructors' Championship, we're now 3rd. We've solidly got 3rd, but we've caught up to Red Bull. We're now only 9 points is it 9 points behind now, Red Bull, but we're 55 behind Mercedes, so we still have a chance of winning this race. So let's see if we can do it throughout the second half of the season, which the next round of the championship is Canada, Montreal, where we won in mixed conditions last time by. So we'll see if we can do that for the next round of the championship. But let's hit this target, guys, of 200 likes for this episode. It will be amazing if we can get 200 likes on this episode of Career Mode. Until next time, guys, so please, if you haven't already subscribed for more F1 2014 gameplay, including Mod Showcase, Career Mode, and the AOR PC Split 1 highlights, will be back later at the start of next week. But until then, guys, have a fantastic day whatever you're doing, and I shall see you at Canada for another round of our Career Mode. Take care, guys. See you later. Oh my god, that was painful. Whew. Right, I'm going to have to